Well, now to the widespread irregularities, anomalies, and cheating in the presidential election. President Trump's legal team says potentially rigged voting machines demand a national security investigation. They are pointing to Dominion voting systems widely used ballot scanning machines whose software is suspected of inflating vote totals for Joe Biden. Dominion systems used in more than 24 states. Dominion, also one of 3 companies accounting for almost 90% of the voting equipment in the U.S. elections. The radical Dems, the rhinos, corporate left-wing national media, of course, quick to dismiss any concern about Dominion voting machines being manipulated as a quote-unquote conspiracy theory. But just last year, Democrats were suffering from the same conspiracy theory. Democrats Elizabeth Warren, Ron Wyden, Amy Klobuchar, and Mark Pocan admitted that Dominion voting systems were prone to security issues. Dominion has connections to UK-based SMARTMATIC, a voting technology company established in 2000 that had ties to Venezuela's Hugo Chavez. SMARTMATIC, once the subject of a Treasury Department investigation into its connections with the Venezuelan government. 3 of their employees were also charged in 2016 with illegally altering code on an election server in the Philippines national election. Peter Neffinger sits as the chairman of SMARTMATIC's board. Neffinger has also been added to Joe Biden's presumptuous transition team. SMARTMATIC says the majority of their shares are owned by SGO Corporation. The chairman of that organization's board is none other than Lord Mark Malloch Brown. He's a member of the UK House of Lords. He also sits on the global board of George Soros's Open Society Foundation. And in a 2015 interview on Filipino television, Malloch Brown said part of their technology is licensed from Dominion voting systems. SMARTMATIC now says that isn't true. SMARTMATIC also told us today they only provided technology and software in Los Angeles County during this year's presidential election. A Politico article from March, in fact, documents that numerous security flaws were discovered in SMARTMATIC software by California's Secretary of State and outside computer experts. Politico reporting, quote, "Those security gaps, if left unfixed, could provide a gateway for a rogue election staffer or someone else with physical access to alter software on the voting machines or their back-end computer systems, possibly changing votes or otherwise disrupting the presidential race."